Ashovanity for Mokwaba Edoba Daily Update TV. So now I'll show you Medina. Now subscribe to my YouTube channel. No subscribe now like share now other commenting. So I shall comment section. Yeah, better very I came T4 I shall for number. Na Kevin Taylor am I breaking rundown beer. Yebekwa kuti Lord Comey LED charge beer charging in a rigging process. Now or the Burma camp soldier for be any discharge man. They are senior officers, Colonel, Colonel, warrant officers, commanding officers. And I need to say, almost starting process in the same. Almost the Land Cruiser, any truck, any disagreement. To almost share ballot papers, almost share ballot papers. Eddie, I call Afenyo Markin near hotel, and as Afenyo Markin's hotel, it was central region because 2020 ABC into Kaya before say election we approach Lord Comey said they won't hand over power. They won't overpower. I hope say what a Lord Comey making that comment too. Or can why you know can be the so there's the whole agenda. Into story no a process into ya fanning in a edible video from said the bear ubehu a seminal faraban the tea and then the two and as an assassin in a way nina military officers or my tracking like can tell me a tracking from a while now from Kumasi or from Accra, Burma camp to Central region, Elmina Hotel friend Glorica Hotel A1 Central region, Afenyo Markins, dia, and as an in dia, and as any paddy pa, a dia, economy operations na Kugwe, a warehouse will be or my day, or Modi, and Yamanaide. Akuguon agenda Ninyan said they want to rig this election. They want to what? Manipulate this election. In the middle of this video, no, Mr. Kasim Biasacho. Now on the way
time and what they did. I want them to understand that the democracy we want to maintain is very important. And this government, these people, they just want to mess this nation up. Now, these are the gentlemen, Lord Comey, AUZ, right now, they are moving ballot papers around, some weapons, and Lord Comey is leading that because over Jubilee House, Lord Comey, and the head of operations, into a moving ballot papers, moving weapons, internally, Lord Comey is in charge of that. We put surveillance on Lord Comey, his movement to the military barracks, out of the barracks to some of the printing presses are easy, and from there to Winneba and to some hotels where they are using as storages they air their AKP ballot papers. Afenyo Markin knows about this. He's involved in this ballot printing, any hoarding of illegal materials for the elections. Afenyo Markin's only what I'm talking about. Now, follow this story very well, and it's got to do with now. Before I move on with this story, this gentleman, his name is Justice Abu. He has been picked up by the national security. They want to kill him. This gentleman, the Dean at the Justice Abu, I don't know him. My source from the Jubilee and the National Security Office, Mr. Kandapa, this young man has been picked up. And the national security, some people want to take care of this gentleman. They picked him up this morning. This evening, they are on him. His name is Justice Abu. The national security, they want to kill him. I don't know the information this guy has. And I say he has. He was kidnapped this afternoon. The national security led that. As we speak tonight, Moya Nebusiafua, you should start asking questions. If this guy is not seen on the streets of Ghana again, a national security led by Kandapano will picking up. This young man, your friend Justice Abu, the national security, and are picking up because of his affiliation to the NDC. If the family is around Ghana, and find this guy his whereabouts, they should make it public. If the police are picking him up, they should tell the police should tell them what he has done. Because my information from the national security said they want to silence this young man. This gentleman has been picked up by the national security. The whole day he was in their office. They want to try and take him off the streets. I don't know what they need from this gentleman, and what I know, this gentleman has not committed any crime. It's Mebusiafo and Fre and baby a gentleman we war. Why we need baby or war? Try and find out baby or war. Some of the protection, a moment the protection. Kandapa, the NPP national security, they want to kill this gentleman. They will pick him up. This afternoon they picked him up. Whatever they did to him, no, almost say Uncle Fie, they are going to pick him up again. That is what they are trying to do tonight. Okay. Now, my mention dear Lord Kome Eye. Lord Kome, some military officers are doing something very illegal in Ghana. And okay, good. Thank you, Mr. P. I share this. Yeah, I've heard it said TV is very bad for I don't know what's going on. There are two things. These people are trying to touch my TV, or the subscription, or the amount of people watching the TV, no. The TV now coming into me. Remember, in Ghana, I'm going to allow silence TV. Nigeria here, because the last statistics we found, every night, we have over 4.5 million eyeballs per the ones we can count on TV. And we per person, 4.5 million eyeballs per person. Into TV, be a nipa phone, do the calculation. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. YouTube, we are doing 8,045 eyeballs right now on YouTube. On Facebook, we are out of the roof. On radio, we have so many people listening. So this is a very big platform. So when the TV is scratching, there are so many contributing factors. But what I can tell you is that these people don't want my TV to run in Ghana. And I know they are doing everything possible to shut me down before elections, but they can't. They cannot shut my TV down. So we should deal with it. Whatever is happening, some scratches be on the TV, you have to understand there are people in government trying to shut my TV down because if you have a phone on standby, be watching me on the phone. And I say, oh, YouTuber, because the TV, I know what they are trying to do. All right. Now, my mention the Lord Kome, we set surveillance on your Lord Kome for about 2.5 months. And I told the people watching Lord Kome, say, I know what he did in 2020, he will do it again. He will do it again because 2020, the bodyguard, nobody, at the end of the day, the government of the day set Lord Kome and his bodyguard free. Now, from our surveillance, we realize that Lord Kome, Lord Kome is partnering with some military men to do something which is very, very diabolic. Now, we follow Lord Kome around, Ora the military barracks. Lord Kome, soldier for no mudili, Kasa omuchi, any baby omumiti. We were able to follow Lord Kome to hotels, omo parking yomawo. Any military officers, Lord Kome, any omuye sa ejumano, all because this elections, that is the agenda. They have bad motive for these elections. So I got now Junior say, Ekufu MP before person election way area asumjuma wabodam. Don't ever think that way. Think say you are going to vote to protect your ballot, to protect your democracy. Nanado danko Ekufuado. Nyawota bakula kachemo. From his actions, he wants to hand this country over to the military. He does not want John Mahama to come to power because Krono Awaboro or Nwankasabeko jail. Now, let me put this on the screen. You follow me slowly and I'll show you locations and everything. These are officers that Lord Kome is working with. Lord Kome, Director of Operations, Flagstaff House. Your Lieutenant Colonel Kwame Owusu Efriye, 5BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Edmond Osai, 2BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Chumesi, Commanding Officer 41 Signal Regiment. Warrant Officer Class 2, WO2 Daniel Ohinichum. Warrant Officer Asiedu Korantin, WO2. Now, the rest of the officers, we will get their pictures for you. But what I can tell you is that these senior officers, Omni Lord Kome, are working on something very illegal. And it's all got to do with the elections. Now, let me run you through the thorough investigations. The following we follow Lord Kome, the why year. Then you understand what I mean. Say, Ghanaians are supposed to be very, very careful with the NPP government. My job here is to protect the democracy of Ghana. My job here is to tell you or give you the facts. Your job is to make a decision to protect yourself and your democracy. Don't kill a brother, don't kill a sister. Protect yourself and protect the democracy. That is the most important thing. Now, I'll come to that. The guy from the United States, I'll come to that. Now, follow this. This is Lord Kome. We have followed Lord Kome for like 2.5 months now. Yeah. Now, personnel involved in here, Lord Kome, Director Operations, Lieutenant Colonel Owusu Kwame Free, made the pictures at Chiremo. Yawo eye Commanding Officer Osai. Yawo another Commanding Officer Samuel Chumesi and a WO2 Daniel Ohinichum and a WO2 Asiedu Korantin. All right, I hear. Now, follow this very well. Vehicle use car use when they were meeting and going about the rigging process. GE 303521 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GR 1978-18 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GG 1974-22 Toyota RAV4. These are the vehicles almost swap here at the time they were doing the operations because they didn't want anybody to track them. So these are the cars that they used in the operations in Omuye. Now, timeline, movement of these personnel. Lord Kome was spotted in a black Land Cruiser the day we tracked him. In a black Land Cruiser V8 at Burma Camp, or called Burma Camp. He picked the aforementioned military officers from Burma Camp and sped towards Spintex, road to an unknown location. Lord Kome Sa police military officers way or the V8 that go for more Burma Camp. And now Odomo Fa Spintex crime. So we gave him a gap. We call for one man his space to go because we didn't want him to have an idea. Say we are doing what? He's being followed. We are tracking him because of experience and what we saw in 2020. Send the bodyguard, Bo Nipa 2, our Lord Kome to date still works on the street of Ghana. Now, 18th October, may both dates. Send a officers in who say, I am giving dates. Send a who say, this is not just Bosremuka, I'm giving dates and time. 18th October, at about 10:40 p.m., these personnel were seen in Toyota RAV4 vehicles with registration number GG 197422, which purportedly belongs to SWO2 Daniel Ohinichum at the MPP office at Kokomlimli. So, 18th October, Sarah 4 where a yes, sir, a WO2 Daniel Ohinidiano. It's around 10:40 p.m. It went to the headquarters. That is where the RAV4 was. Now, 18th October, at about 11:20 p.m., same day, 18th October 2024, Afiwe, they came out from the NPP office and set out in 2 different vehicles. That is the V8 and a black pickup Tundra towards Checkpoint Printing Press. Checkpoint Printing Press is one of the printing press. Electoral Commission, Emma Omwe Jumasa Omunye. Checkpoint Printing Press. Omu free, sir, MPP headquarters, no. 18th October, my mom date, my mom time. Omu Edira 4, no. Officers, no. V8, no. And a black Tundra. And I said Tundra, son of no. Omu the core, Edian. Omo de call a checkpoint printing press. Now, Lord Comey and his team were in the presence of the printing press to about 12:15 a.m. Inti omo free MPP office was 11:20 till by 12:15 they were still there. Inti omo tina wa ama adiechi omo mane kobo 12, which is the next day, the dawn, no, which is 12:15. And our monitoring team decided to stay back. So they were there till like 12:15. Lord Comey and the 5 military officers again, November 6th, 2024. These guys headed towards Galilee Kaswa on the 6th of November. Galilee, Omunyina moving towards Galilee, where some 2 individuals were seen escorting 2 pickup vehicles. Now, 2 unidentified military officers or personnel who were armed with M16 assault rifles came out of the V8 and opened the gate for the vehicle to enter the compound. Shortly afterwards, the 2 V8 came out, headed towards Accra Newtown area. Omu free hono, omu call Galilee, Kaswa. Military officers, they headed towards Accra Newtown. Remember, Maka Accra Newtown, the printing press omu printed at the Ohana Juyachro. In November 6th, and omu free sa Galilee Kaswa no, sa anajono, they headed towards Accra Newtown. And I've told you tonight, they are printing ballot papers at Accra Newtown tonight. Okay. Now, Galilee, and this is the place they went. We took a picture of that place they went. This is the Galilee. If you're now on the gate, you will put out the GPS codes, not among for the exact house. Galilee, and this is the place. So our team took a picture. And this is Lord Comey and these military men. They went to this place, this Galilee place. Yeah, the GPS coordinates the exact building. Now, Lord Comey, on the 14th of November, we put surveillance on Lord Comey because we know what he wants to do. And in our original MPP campaign, to me, we will not leave power. He's using some military men to commit some crime in Ghana. Election way, that is what they want to do. At about 10:40 p.m. on the 14th of November, my mama time, I'm a date. Okay. A V8 with registration number GR 197818 came for the same military officers. 14 November, some military officers now a V8 and a number 1978-2018. A barracks ever these military officers and 2 additional whose identity were unknown and headed towards the residence of Henry Korte, Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central Constituency and the Minister for Interior. In the Saka and Kofa Soldier Fono and on call Henry Korte fee.
On the course, say, weighing in our question, Henry Korte, Interior Minister, current Interior Minister, almost had the mission no ebi call ni fie. Mudin chere ni fie. According to sources, ni monitoring na course no. Almost say drive fie bi mu within Accra. Also, omuni military officers ni some body guy macho men bi eko yi ni eme bi ewo Accra mpetemo. Because sa institution na a printed ballot papers no omu breaky into omu call no omu call operations ni bi back press or check press, one of the press, renowned press, also omu the military and well built men be era honoma also so jumadi kodi and say ballot papers no bi ana omu de omu akwa yere akwa hoto anazo makosisa inyina say Afenyo Markin susu nim we hu bi din ebusina story no ene gusu follow into us.
At about 11:05 p.m. same day, another V8 and a Sprinter van came out of Henry Court's house, accompanied by some well-built individuals in police uniform. They headed towards Winneba and lodged in Gloriaca Hotel. I'm free Henry Court those heavily built men, any soldier for no, they left for Winneba. Omudru Hotel, a friend of Gloriaca Hotel, Winneba, Central Region. That is where they went. That's where they lodged. I've given you the hotel name. I've given you the date. I've given you the time. I've given you the month. So they stopped at Gloriaca Hotel. That is where they lodged. Okay. Now, at exactly, and this is the 15th of November 2024, at exactly 12:35 a.m. dawn of 15th November 2024, Lord Comey guided the Sprinter van, whose content was unknown, to Gloriaca Hotel, located a few meters away from Winneba Junction, after what seemed like offloading some items into the hotel. The two vehicles departed the hotel to Accra. It's only the Nyoman ko gu eye sa hotel ho. Mama date, mama time, Metro Hotel no run or Chamumusano. Said this day did this happen in that tundra castle. So this is a Gloriaca Hotel. This is where they took whatever they took to. All right. Now, Abajachi, Gloriaca, a little bit of work at Gloriaca. We wanted to know her relationship, the owners, and why these men came in there to offload stuff. Abajachi Kamasa, who is married to Steve Van Kamasa. They are she is the manageress of Gloriaca Hotel, a family business located at the Winneba Junction, Winneba. Now, she's also known NPP member or NPP Nipa Gloriaca Hotel Rano, Abba Jachi, Eye Kamasa. Or a very close associate to Alexander Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin are down for no. Anytime I said this whole process, Afenyo Markin is part of it. And I can tell you on record, they already printed ballots before EC told us they were going to print ballots. So they started distributing and hoarding ballot papers in some constituencies before EC announced the contract by these companies. But I say NDC for raising issue about these companies. Some of them are almost printing because they didn't have any track record. But the EC said no problem. It was Afenyo Markin when this specific printing presses at the EC. But before EC, now, Afenyo Markin is a very good friend to this lady who is the manageress of this hotel. Now, we did some work at the hotel. Gloriaca Hotel, and later, we tried to go in there to find out what really happened. Why are those people brought those items there? And from a source within the hotel, we talked to 3 people who work in the hotel. 2 young men. The Abajachi Kamasa earlier before the arrival of Lord Comey and his team of military officers to the hotel that faithful ungodly hour of 14th November 2024 instructed the staff at the hotel to switch their phones off at the moment they entered the hotel premises. So when we spoke to the staff, Omokacha said, Abaka Chekachiromo say, Anajuna a Lord Comey Mubeba Hono, I will say, be a hotel be a doom the phone. Workers need a doom be a phone, you doom be a phone. Machiramo, Mabodin. These are people who were working there. So Abakwache, Afenyo Markin Mokacha say, Obian doom the phone. Anajuna Lord Comey, any soldier phone, this consignment in the buy. Now, no one was permitted to use a phone the moment a soldier phone, any Lord Comey, any macho man phone, whatever they brought to that hotel, no one was permitted. The hotel staff were asked to close at 7 p.m. that day. That day, no, Abakwacha or Sadia Kachre Hotel said 7. They should not allow anybody to come in. 7 p.m. no pon hotel no, but the workers were there. Okachrom says 7 yampon hotel. My mom date, my mom time. Now, a directive that was surprising and suspicious because workers at the hotel mostly close at 11 p.m. daily. Sa hotel upon 11 p.m. But that day now, Lord Come Mude a sa consignment to the call with Afenyo direction. No? The woman told the workers there say about 7 p.m. and they should close the door. Nobody goes in, nobody goes out. All their phones should be off, and that any someone allow anybody to come in. Abba Jachi Kamasa. Now, 4 military officials were spotted within the hotel premises on 15th of November 2024, moving some packages or items from the hotel rooms to a warehouse situated behind the hotel, which also belongs to Abba Jachi Kamasa. It's on the 15th, whatever they brought, they moved it to a warehouse, a hotel on the premises, Sa warehouse, it belongs to the manageress of the hotel. When they went there that night, it entered the next morning. They moved everything to a warehouse behind the hotel. Yes, sir, hotel owner ne dia. Afenyo Markin knows about this. And these were thousands of ballot boxes, ballot papers. Thousands. Mama mu date, mama mu time, mama mu month. These people are planning a crazy, something with some of the military men. I did be planning something, you people have no idea. And then I can say, when you go out to vote, protect your ballot, stay there, guide the vote. And then the boys are, and on my board, Ebi and the guard Samira Baumiande. They are bent on doing what they want to do. They don't care. Your doors chenko forward. Say a kweli in. And I say yema ehuto yeswa. Omubeji kurode free and sim. It will be a Kufuado's country. They have killed before. We did not do anything. They are very, very confident they can do it again. They have no message. They want to kill and rig. But the only thing they are scared of when you listen to them is when Ghanaians decide to come out and vote and monitor the voting and the boxes. That is the only thing that scares them. And when they go, they tell people, say, Otu Abakufie, and NDC for say, you people should show up in your numbers.
There was a brain or account, and we are quite and common. It's also like in was shit. Ma unwe bi nsanyere enkebi na ono sum hu de ekọ anase said the agenda no ere etie our system no mu na ono so enye ahweyi anase ono so ehu de our se wede oye so daily update so and awuhwi aha ana nsem ni na betwagui for credit Emma a loud silence media no Kevin Taylor and any team or mobile Ejumayipa. God bless you. So always you media. Now this week there Empire Bidra our daily updates. Aha ebe election have for phone Boru Musabeke Bibi. I'm sure.